Hello, this is Runachai, and this is what happened last time. With the help of the dragon Grunagar, we teleported to the gnomish city of Galarad. After catching a cab to the docks, we found Giovanni's ship, the Sea Titan. It's really more of a tiny sailboat than a ship. We circumvented the ship's security in a fashion, and we sailed the Sea Titan through the Narrows, and now we are within sight of the island ruins of Poziduum.
You're all cramped up together in the Sea Titan. The sky's gone gray, and along the shore you can see the ruins of Poziduum.
We have arrived. That's something, I think. And the ship seems to be... Well, we won't say anything. I think we'll jinx us.
It's fine. It's fine. This place looks a little bit scary. What do you think, Drug? You ready?
I don't think we have an option not to be ready, so...
Good point. My whole entire right leg has fallen asleep.
I am certainly ready to be off the Sea Titan.
Yeah, let me unfold myself real quick.
All right.
All right, don't move. Wait, okay.
Well, hold on.
Okay. Nope.
Oh, wait, no, stop.
Get off me.
No, don't put your foot there. That's very uncomfortable.
Let's go. Ow.
Finally hop off the boat.
Oh.
Truck starts pulling the boat with ease.
Hey, how about that?
It's still cramped, but I feel relieved.
Oh, yeah, because you just relieved all over me back there. You couldn't wait till the island.
That was a wave.
That's okay. Water washes it off. It's fine.
The island is mostly rock and sand. There are several remnants of buildings, mostly archways left standing, little pillars of stone. As you get closer, there's lots of rodents of some sort running around, jumping from hiding place to hiding place, and the distinct smell of sewage becomes stronger and stronger.
Just so excited to go spelunking in the sewers of Poziduum.
Evil plumbing. We'll find out what that's like.
Evil plumbing. No, spelunking.
All right, I'll be over in a little bit. I can't move my right side of my leg. Hold on.
When the ship gets beached, I would like to make my way to the shore and look around, maybe smell the air, and regret it.
It wasn't me this time.
Make a con check.
That was a 4.
You take in a huge lungful and then throw up all over in front of yourself.
Oh, gross. Oh, I'm going to make a con check. Oh, I got a 12. Okay. Ooh.
You're queasy, but you're okay. Druck, you want to make one?
Not particularly. 8.
You also throw up a little bit in your mouth.
Ah, the puke's floating towards me. Oh, I can't move. Oh, my leg. Ah. Oh, gross. Ah.
Oh, 1 second.
No. Gio's hopping on one leg to try to get away from the floating puke.
Oh, jeez, I need a toothbrush.
Using his ring of water walking, Druck has just pulled the boat up onto the shore. Rats skitter away as he approaches.
You said there were some ruins?
It's mostly stone structures that are broken down. There's really nothing enclosed anymore.
I'd like to fancy myself an expert, and I think we should start with those ruins.
Okay, that sounds good. Hey, help me pick up the Sea Titan and put it behind this rock.
I mean, I guess.
Let me put the sail down. Okay, sail's down.
Okay, so like on the count of 3.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Wait, we're not throwing it.
I thought it was a fine vessel, impervious to rocks or something.
Icebergs.
Icebergs.
Yeah.
As you survey the place, you can see that half of the ruins are submerged. Some stones are sticking up out of water on one side of the island, and a large chasm splits the island in two.
Wow, that chasm kind of really brings some of those legends to mind. I wonder what really happened here.
We might find out.
More importantly, though, we need to find a statue and then
Break it?
break it. We didn't bring anything to break it with. We'll see what happens, I suppose.
How long does it take for us to walk around the island if we were to walk around it? Is it fairly small or?
It's probably just a handful of acres. It's a little hard to say because of the submerged area.
Well, I'm not seeing anything on the surface. Are you guys seeing anything or?
There's some ruins over there. Perhaps we should direct our attention that way.
Okay.
I will start making my way towards the ruins, keeping an eye out for things of note, such as rodents of unusual size. And then we also would like to look out for secret entrances or perhaps ones that were covered by time.
Make an investigation check.
17.
You find a decrepit pillar. It's half crumbling, but there are carvings in it that look like some sort of pictogram language that you don't understand.
Do I see anything in the pictograms that would resemble something on the island currently?
It's hard to say. The more you look at it, it seems like every character is a rat making a different shape with its body. Perhaps an alphabet.
Perhaps like YMCA. Da, 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 da.
No, it's R-A-T-S.
I-T. What?
R-A-T-S?
Oh, R.
didn't think it was
R-A-T-S.
You think Filbert and Hazel would have liked this place?
No.
No, yeah.
I think it's evil, and they're decent people, and they are much happier in the Long Quan jungle, assuming they haven't been eaten.
Yep. The opposite of evil. We're definitely those two. Hopefully they haven't been eaten. We'll count their kids next time we go.
Might not see them again. I would like to take note of the pictograms in case we run into perhaps more.
Study them a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to look around for a cellar.
So you start looking around the ground and moving about. Rats are constantly under feet. Some of them are big, but they seem to be harmless enough. They run away as you come closer. Near the chasm, you find a old but intact rope ladder, half buried in the sand, and it seems to be leading itself towards the chasm.
I think perhaps this way, unless somebody has a better suggestion. Who am I kidding? I'm the expert. Well, let's go this way.
Hey, there's treasure, right? Down there.
Well, if there's treasure on this island, it will be down here.
Yeah, so there we go. Hey, we're good. I think, right, Druck? Are we good?
I think that we're real bad, but this is the direction we're going, so
Well, it was nice knowing you.
it was fun.
Everybody looks down the chasm. It's dark. Your dark vision doesn't go as far as the chasm does, so it's at least 60 feet. Go ahead and make another constitution check as the smell of sewage hits you very strong.
Oh, got a 3.
You throw up down the chasm.
Oops.
14.
I rolled a 14 as well.
You two, your eyes water, but you hold it in.
Careful with the ladder. It's a little slippery.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Just wait.
Halfway down, you figure out where he threw up.
It smells like jerky. And acid.
Does the rope ladder seem to go at least as far as I can see down the...
It does.
I will start descending along the rope ladder.
Druck, I don't really want to follow him. I'm having second thoughts.
Neither do I, but I think we should, just to make sure that we get our treasure.
He's pretty sneaky. I could just make him invisible and we let him go do his thing.
That's a great idea, but I don't know that he's going to be able to lift that statue.
All right. Let's do this.
Go ahead and make a athletics check for those of you climbing.
I would like to use my climb speed.
22.
1.
Oh no! You get a handful of vomit-ridden rope ladder, and you slip off. Go ahead and make another one.
Athletics.
Yep, try to catch it on your way down.
17.
Runar, he comes flying your way, and you brace for impact because you see him coming, and he catches the rope right above you, and his feet are dangling right above.
Do you need some assistance, Druck?
Probably, but I'll manage my way down.
Okay.
Runar, you hit the bottom. It's been about 120 feet. Giovanni, it's really dark in here.
He's holding on to the butt of Druck in front of him.
Do we have any sort of light source?
Is he holding your butt?
Oh, whoa, hey. Sorry, just grabbed whatever I could. I'll go a little, here we go. Shoulder. I think this is your shoulder. I thought that was your shoulder. This is your shoulder.
Get a couple of torches lit up. What are we looking at the bottom?
You're at the bottom of this chasm, and it really just has one way to walk out, because behind you it's closed off from where the tear occurred.
Perhaps we should go that way, where the thing is still broken, as opposed to a nearly sheer cliff that way.
I think that's a good idea.
It is, and I know it is because I am an expert. I don't feel that confident. Let's go.
You walk along for a minute. The sides are clearly not man-made. It's some sort of cataclysmic earthquake or something that has ripped this hole in the island. And you find a archway that leads into a tunnel that does look as though it was man-made or verminous-made.
And verminous are the size of halflings, right?
The ones that you have encountered might be a little shorter than the average human, but they're medium-sized.
So these tunnels were made by the verminous. We could easily navigate them.
Mm-hmm.
I will like to look around for a path that seems to be more well-traveled than the others.
As you step in, it's a dark, colorless hallway, and you quickly realize that it is lined with skulls.
Are these verminous skulls? Are they Giovanni skulls, perhaps? Lots of satyrs?
Make a medicine check.
16.
You think it's a little bit of a mix. You can see some that are definitely rat-like, verminous skulls, but there are also human and what you think look like maybe elven.
Psst. Hey, Giovanni's going to turn all of us invisible. There you go. This will be better.
Only if one of us could be quiet.
Who's that? Wait, wouldn't you want all of us to be quiet? Yeah, all three of us being quiet would be good.
Yes, all three of us being quiet would be good. More inferring that one of us cannot be quiet.
Druck.
Yes, Druck, you just need to make sure that you're... No, it's you, Giovanni. Like, I'm not even going to play along with this joke.
Oh, okay. All right.
So everyone goes invisible, and you walk a little further, and then Druck, you realize that the light from the torches is still showing along the walls, even though you're all invisible.
Guys, we might need to get rid of these torches. See all the light that we're letting off?
Well, I can see in the dark. Oh, wait, Giovanni, you cannot, correct?
Correct. Just ask Druck.
I can make you see in the dark, but, you know, that would ruin your invisibility. Well, it would ruin it on me. It wouldn't ruin it on anybody else. But I think I'm less conspicuous than moving lights. Let's just do this. I will do the arcane casting of Dark Vision and cast it on Giovanni.
Oh, look at this. New eyeballs.
Just douse the torches now, please.
All this black and white vision is weird to you. You haven't had dark vision before. All the skulls are leering at you in your dark vision. Who's leading?
I suppose I am.
Please make a perception test.
Druck, let's let Runar get a good few steps ahead of us.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Runar, make a wisdom saving throw.
Yikes. 19.
So Runar's leading the way, and seemingly out of nowhere, a light flashes on the floor beneath him. Arcane light in some sort of circle, and he transforms into a giant maggot and turns at you.
Oh, I think he stepped on a giant maggot trap.
Everybody roll their initiatives. He's turning around and trying to attack you.
12.
5.
Runar, roll your initiative as the giant maggot.
I got a 6.
Giovanni, Giant maggot turns at you and opens its weird mouth, which you didn't know they had, and
Giovanni's going to try to keep quiet and take a few steps back to the wall and see if that thing can see him.
Can I use my keen sense of smell to detect either one of them?
make a perception test with advantage.
Got a 19.
You can smell him.
I will lash out in that area. Multi-attack. Ooh. We're going to go with the tentacles.
Tentacles come off of the side of it.
So gross. I do not believe 11 hits you, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Kind of splats against the wall.
And then I will lunge forward and try to bite him. An 8 should miss.
Correct. So far, so good.
Teeth chomp down. You dart out of the way. Still invisible at this point. Druck, it's your turn.
Okay. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I'm gonna go ahead and disengage, I guess.
Okay.
Move back my full 35 and take a shot at him.
Okay.
Don't pop him!
It's gonna be gross.
23.
That will hit.
6 points of damage.
Arrow hits. Sticks into the big meaty side of it. Geo.
Geo says, I hope this works. Runar, we need you back, buddy. And he waves his hand in a little swirly spin and casts Dispel Magic.
Nice.
Natural one.
Oh,
Dang it. Did I feel like it would work?
You really did. You felt really good about that.
Okay,
But it just didn't seem to work.
And I become visible.
Maggot Runar.
And seen, now visible prey. I can smell. I lash out at Giovanni.
Uh-oh.
21.
Oh, that's a big
wow.
uh-oh.
So I slap you with these tentacles. So take 3 poison damage, and the target must succeed a DC 13 Constitution.
Dang it. Didn't get it.
You're paralyzed.
I see it.
Oh, I have advantage. You're paralyzed.
Great.
Oh no.
21.
I hit.
Oh gosh.
7 points of piercing damage as I lunge in for the bite.
Druck. Geo is frozen and about to be eaten by the giant maggot.
I've got this. I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action Hunter's Mark him. Take a shot with a flame arrow. 16.
16 will hit.
36 points of damage and 1 point of lightning.
Zap, and it is a huge hit. You almost think it's going to deflate for a second, but it arches its back up and looks in your direction. Grossness is oozing out of the wound.
Ew.
Geo, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to get rid of this paralyzation. I do not. I rolled a 6.
I'm going to try to do a little snacky snack. I'm hungry. Snacky snack. Lucky you. I just slobber on you. I'll whip him with the tentacles. Oh, that hits. 3 points of poison damage.
Another slap from the tentacles. The mouth misses. That means it's Druck's turn.
Take another shot at him with the fire arrow. 19 to hit. 27 points of damage.
You let the arrow loose. It hits the rubbery side of the maggot, and the whole thing just pops. And when it does that, you can see Runar standing there inside of where the maggot had been, and then the arrow hits him for another 21 points of damage.
Fixed it.
Renard just stands there for a second and goes, ow! And then falls over.
Geo's still stiffened up.
It does fade after 1 minute.
So, Geo's standing there frozen. Runar's laying on the ground with an arrow sticking out of him, and there is maggot pus all over the place.
Geo, you okay? Geo? If you don't mind me looking through your coat, just don't say anything. Fair enough. You've killed him. He'd want us to go through his stuff. Start looting the body.
He starts pulling gold out of your vest, and you can see him the whole time, but you can't do anything about it. And then finally, a minute passes.
Hey! Oh, no!
Oh, God!
No, hey! Jeez, I wasn't dead. I was paralyzed, you goofball. Give me my stuff back.
Sure.
That's all I am to you, just a walking treasure chest?
No.
I think so. Now I know how you really feel.
No. Okay, let's not dwell on this.
Yeah, okay.
Here's your spoon and your corkscrew that I took.
Thank you.
And nothing else.
He puts back the spoon. He puts back the corkscrew. You dirtied up my spoon. It's got pus on it.
I stand up slowly. I walk up to Druck, and I grab the arrow and just yank it out very sharply.
Oh, thanks.
And I hand it back to him. I think you dropped this.
Blood sprays your direction.
Nice.
We need to keep a sharp eye out for traps. They appear to be of the magical variety.
Yeah, I don't want to see either of you guys turn into slugs for all sorts of different reasons. But that arrow's one of them. Hey, Runar, what has 8 legs, 8 arms, and 8 eyes? 8 pirates, buddy. And he pats you on the back, and you heal D4 plus 6.
It's nice. Thank you. Renan will pull out a regular potion of healing. Thanks. And then he drinks that, upending it straight up in the air, drinking it like some people drink beer. And he even does the little swirl thing to get the potion to cycle down a little faster. I feel a lot better. That was a terrible joke, by the way.
Well, I try.
Look a little rough yourself. You okay?
Yeah, you got a funny joke to tell me.
Yes, I do. Okay. How do mountains stay warm?
How?
They get under their snow blanket.
Oh. Wait, Druck, who's had the better joke?
They're both horrible.
I think he threw up in his mouth a little bit. So, continue forward or you stay cat and we leave?
Oh, I'm going forward.
Wait, this guy really loves his wife.
He does.
Yeah. You gotta appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, she will too, when we get back to her.
I don't think she'd believe a single thing of what happened in this.
Before we go, let's try this again. Druck, and he waves his hands in front of your eyes, and you go invisible. Then he waves his hands in front of his eyes, and he goes invisible. Runar, you stay visible.
Oh, hey, great. I'll try to stealthily move along so we don't get ambushed by anything.
Go ahead and roll your stealth.
24?
You two, even though you're both invisible, go ahead and roll your stealth too, because we want to see how quiet you are.
12.
That's a natural one.
Ow, sorry, I think I ran into you, Druck. See, I can't really see you very well, so I think we bumped. Or there's another invisible creature in here.
Your bow just drops on the ground after he bumps into you.
Shh! I'll push forward, looking for suspicious spots on the ground.
Okay.
Whether it's a more traditional trap or somebody scribing little runes.
You come to a Y intersection. Now that you know what to look for, you do see just on one of them another arcane trap on the ground. You can step over it with a fair amount of ease, but it's only in one tunnel. The other one doesn't seem to have one.
To the best of my knowledge, are the other two with me?
Oh yeah, they're making a little more noise than you want them to.
Hey, Runar, that's Druck breathing loud. That's not me.
Shh, be quiet. Giovanni, you gotta be quiet.
I think he sees something on the ground.
Be quiet.
Hopefully he doesn't turn into a big slug bug. Hey, no returns, by the way, on that earlier one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Renard just puts his hands to the sides of his head. Now that you two are done, step over this. You don't want to find out. And I will step over it and go down that tunnel.
The stench continues, by the way.
I know we're going the right way because it smells bad, and I'm an expert.
I mean, the nice thing is I can just let it all out. No one will ever know. So get rid of that boat jerky gas, you know?
Yes. Yes, let it all out. Right now. That would be... Oh my gosh, I can hear it.
Hey, Runar, again, that was Druck. That was him passing gas, not me passing gas.
Oh, it's in my mouth!
Shh! Hey, Druck, can I go in front of you? I think you're in front of me.
No, you're definitely in front of me.
Oh, I can hear it and smell it. You're in front of me.
While they're messing around, I just start moving down the tunnel.
Come into a larger cavern, and from the ceiling there are fishing nets full of what looks like rubble. It's low enough for you to see with your dark vision. And there's a stairs that leads up to a catwalk, and there's a wall along the side, and you can just see the top of a door up there on the upper level.
Neat. I will make my way to the stairs, still looking for traps, still looking for sigils.
Just as you hit the stairs, you hear movement at the top of the catwalk. Top of the stairs, something's moving around up there.
I stop. My ears go back like a cat in attack mode. And I creep around the bottom of the stairs. And I'm going to try to climb up the wall and get to the bottom of the catwalk from below.
Just make a stealth check. The climbing's easy enough for you in your cat-like form.
I got an 18.
You climb up, and the catwalk is made of wood. It's aged, but it's not as ancient as the ruins outside. There are two figures walking along, almost like they're on patrol. It's two verminous rat people.
On the rat walk. On the rat walk. Yes, we are little guards on the rat walk.
They are shorter than you're used to seeing. They are gnome-sized, and they're carrying light crossbows.
How wide is the catwalk?
Wide enough for 3 people abreast.
Either one of them right next to the edge of the catwalk.
Yeah, one's walking along the rail. And there are ropes tied to the rail, which are holding up those big rubbles, but the rubble would fall down where you walked into, that level. Now that you're up there, you see that there's 2 doors 10 feet apart from each other along that wall, and they seem to be guarding the doors.
We're guards. Yeah, we're guards. Yeah.
I would like to bonus action teleport because everything's in shadow 60 feet towards the door.
What is that smell? Smells like a kitty litter box. Ew. Hey, keep your farts to yourself, buddy. Hey.
I'm assuming I get behind him and doing that.
Yeah,
And then I'm going to test the left door.
go ahead and roll perception.
18.
You don't know that you hear anything beyond the door, but it's very cold to the touch.
I will test it. Does it seem to be locked?
It does not.
I'll open the door and try to slip in and close the door.
Step into a room that is very cold. This whole room is just icy. There are hunks of meat hanging everywhere from hooks. And there are a few similar verminous rat people using giant cleavers to butcher some unidentified beast. Make one more stealth check.
25.
They don't notice you in their work.
Hey, Herbs, can I borrow your cleaver?
They're all hacking this piece open.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You can smell the iron of the blood.
Does there appear to be an exit on the far side?
You feel pretty good that this is a dead end.
Yep.
I go back out and close that door. Where are the guards?
They are just getting to the stairs, and they're probably about to turn around in their little patrol back and forth.
On the rat walk.
Druck and Geo, you are standing towards the bottom of the stairs, and you see that there's a little patrol of verminous rat people up there. You're not sure exactly where Runar went.
I lean over to Geo. Pretty sure I could take one of them out.
I'm too sexy for armor. Too sexy for armor.
I'm pretty sure I couldn't take either one of them out.
Okay. Good to know. So are we sneaking our way past these guys?
Maybe Runar will come back and give us the thumbs up. Let's wait for the thumbs up, Runar.
We are invisible. We could just walk past them. How sturdy is the catwalk?
It's wooden and it's old. It does creak a little bit when they move around.
So 100% sturdy.
Are you thinking out loud again?
I am.
This
What
is
if
kind of
we-
funny. You talk to yourself. I want to roll perception to see if I notice the giant rock traps above us. 9.
You don't immediately realize it, but you see that this big net full of rocks is hanging over to the side of the catwalk, and then you see a rope going down to the catwalk, and then you see another rope that leads above your head, and you look up and there is a giant net of rocks above your head, hanging there.
Watch out for the tripwires.
I'm too sexy for a sword. Too sexy for
Let's
a
at least
sword.
step a little bit forward so we're not right underneath the rocks.
If we're completely invisible, why don't we just climb up the stairs on the edge, on the other side of the railing? Yeah. We'll walk on the other side of the railing from them and hold on to the railing and just climb the stairs that way.
Okay, let's do this.
I think that's a great idea. We get up to the top of the railing. Once they go past, we hop the railing and they won't even know we're here.
Hey, did you hear something? Just your awesome singing. High five.
Sounds good.
That's our plan.
Make a stealth test.
Stealth check? Perfect. Nothing can go wrong.
5. Wait, luck point. 7.
Way better. 29.
Geo, you kind of get tripped up a little bit, and you completely lose Druck. You're not sure where he went as you start to climb up the side of the rail. Runar, up top, they have turned around. They're coming your way. You're hiding in the shadows.
On the red walk. On the red walk.
You're afraid they're going to get a little too close.
I'm going to teleport behind them.
Ugh. I told you to stop it, Fred.
And then I'll dip back down underneath the railing and wait for them to pass.
So you kind of climb over the railing. You're hanging off the side. So Druck, you move pretty quickly, stealthily. And Runar, as you're hanging there, something bumps into you.
Hey.
Then you hear Geo on his way up the stairs. Is creaking and aching and groaning under his movements.
They heard that.
We don't know that.
They heard that.
One of them turns to the other one and says,
Hey, did you hear that?
They may have heard that.
Yes.
they start moving towards the stairs. They stand at the edge.
What do you see?
They're looking to see what's making the noise.
I teleport right behind them,
Ugh.
and then I am going to try to push one of them down the stairs.
Hey.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Does a 25 hit?
He falls forward, hits the stairs, and bounces all the way down,
Oh.
splats at the bottom, and you think his crossbow might be stuck in him.
Ew.
The other one turns around, pulls a rope, and the rocks behind him drop on his buddy on the ground.
Oops.
Neat. I slap him. Natural one. Does nothing.
All right.
Can I take a shot at him?
So you jump over the rail onto the platform.
Svata.
Take a shot.
Nope. Natural one.
Natural
No.
one. Arrow almost hits Runar.
You're going down, Earthman.
Geo, do you want to do anything? You're just getting to the top of the stairs, still invisible, hanging off the rail, and you can see Runar is standing in front of the other little rat guy, crossbow in hand, ready to shoot at Runar.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and put a little imp in front of that rat man, in front of his face.
Wait, whoa. Oh, whoa.
It's not moving or anything. It can't. But there's a little tiny red imp thing floating and smiling.
Little wavy emoji.
Yeah, no, can't move. Can't move.
Highly detailed.
It backs him off a little bit, and he almost falls down the stairs behind him.
Wait, whoa. Wow.
He takes a shot at the imp with his crossbow.
Nice.
The imp does not move.
Rats.
Oh, dang it, I'm not invisible anymore. Shoot. Oh, well.
I would like to step on the one, which allows me to disengage as a bonus action. And then I'm going to run down the catwalk to the door with the freezer. And I'm going to pull out the staff of bird calling. And I'm going to try to jam that door shut with the staff.
You do find a bracket on the door that you can ram the staff into, and it actually does start to move, and the staff's holding it solid. The other door does open up, 4 more guards come pouring out. Little rat guys, crossbows in hand.
Charge!
Well, things are certainly escalating.
We better roll initiative.
Hey, 9.
Thor.
What the?
Runar, there are 5 targets. The one at the stairs, and 4 more pouring out of the other door.
I will jump into the middle of the 4 that just came in. Punch the first guy. Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
You missed, cat.
I'll try doing a little cat action swipe of my hand at the same guy. Does an 18 hit.
18 hits.
For 8 points of magical slashing damage.
You slash him across the face. Blood sprays.
Ow! Bye-bye.
Twists his neck, and he falls to the ground on the platform.
I'm going to use a key point and my bonus action to do patient defense. They have disadvantage attacking me.
Druck, 4 targets. 3 together, 1 at the stairs.
I'm going to shoot the one at the stairs. This time, for real, though. I'm really going to shoot him. A 9.
Oh my gosh. Druck, you gotta get out of this slump here. Arrow goes flying by, hits the far wall.
'Twas a miss, Elfie boy. Ha ha! Fire!
Crossbow bolts go flying. Druck, 1 bolt goes by, the other one grazes you. 3 points of damage.
Take that!
Runar, they have their crossbows out, but when you get close, you realize that they have bayonets at the bottom of them. They just jab at you. Oh, and you artfully dodged.
Good moving, cat.
They completely miss you. Geo, it's your turn.
He uses his jump ability, hops the railing, and then takes a swipe at one.
Weird sword comes out.
Get out of here, little guys. A 13 to hit?
13 is just short.
Missed, good boy.
This is the one at the top of the stairs that he just shot at. He has not been touched yet.
Druck, my buddy, you got this one. Get rid of that cold streak once and for all.
Little bardic inspiration. Druck's way.
That won't help him. He's a terrible shot.
It's Runar's turn again.
I'll take a pair of slashes at one of the guys that stabbed at me. That is a 15.
15 hits.
4 points of slashing damage.
Ow! Oh, that wasn't nice.
Give him a good slash, and he's bloody.
And I am going to do the patient's defense, so they have disadvantage against me.
Druck, that guy at the stairs is still standing there.
Is he engaged with Giovanni?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and take another shot at him. With my inspiration. 12?
12 misses.
No!
I told you he can't hit anything.
Druck, I promise if you start hitting people, I'll stop singing that song.
Thank you.
He tries to jab at you with his crossbow bayonet. It completely misses with a nat 1.
Good moving.
The other 3 are all going to try to turn on Runar, who is patiently defending. One of them gets a hit off on you.
Hey, I hit him.
One of his dice was a crit, but you deflected it because of his disadvantage. Runar, after all these knives come your way, he catches you for 4 points of piercing damage. Giovanni, it's your turn. Guy's still standing there in front of you.
Giovanni stops, shakes his head, tries to focus in. Alright, you gotta go, little guy. Get out of here, would you? Rolls a 19 to hit for 6 points of damage.
You give him a stab, and he's as good as dead, but he's hanging there by a thread. And he's like,
Why did you even... Oh, I was just trying to protect my door.
he's just pathetically laying there in front of you holding his gut.
Boy, you guilt trip me. Man, make me feel bad, buddy. You gotta quit worshiping demons. That's kind of the big thing.
Somebody's got to protect doors, right?
Yeah, you have a pretty good point. You know, I'm really second-guessing a lot of this now.
Haven't you ever heard of a dormouse?
Oh, sorry.
He gives you a little high five.
Thanks, buddy.
That was a long walk for that pun.
Runar, you've still got 3 that are on you, trying desperately to stab you with their crossbow bayonets.
I really do not appreciate this. 18 to hit. 9 points of slashing damage.
I hate cats.
He pops in front of you, lays there, twitches a little bit, and you've got 2 in front of you.
I will take my second attack and miss. I will use my bonus action to do a arm strike and try it again. 11.
Couple wild swings. Struck. Got the one crying in front of Giovanni, and 2 are fighting Runar.
And Gio looks like he might start crying.
I'm going to put the one Giovanni's fighting out of his misery. Yes. 25. Yes. 28 points of piercing damage and 3 points of fire damage.
So he looks up at Gio and he's like,
Feminists are people too, man. Oh, I'm got her.
and then an arrow hits him in the head.
Flame arrow.
It pops, bursts into flame, and his body shrivels up in front of you and turns to ash.
Randall! Oh, Randall!
I got him.
Oh, what did you do?
Next.
Wait, Druck. They're trying to kill us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what happened to me there.
The 2 that are left take a swing at Runar.
You're going down, cat.
One of them does catch you for 4 points of piercing damage with his blade, and it is now Gio's turn.
Gio shakes his head, gets back into it. Alright, don't name things. Got it. Let's go. And he takes a swing at the next rat guy. 15 to hit for 13 points of damage.
Nice. You run over, backstab with the sword. One of them is fighting Runar, and it comes through his chest towards Runar. Looks at Runar with big baleful eyes.
Ow. Oh, that's a cheap shot.
And then falls down in front of him dead.
Oh, now I'm kind of feeling bad again. I went for the back on that one.
One's left. Runar, it's your turn.
Have you ever played this game? It's called Cat and Mouse. And I try to claw his eyes out.
You will never hit.
And I critted.
Oh, gosh.
7 points of slashing damage.
All right. Your hand goes down his face, cuts through... cuts through his eyeballs, and his face opens up, and when you pull your hand away, his eyes are on your claws. You kind of shake them off. It tries to talk for a minute.
What did you do? Oh, the pain. The pain's so terrible.
And then it puts its hand to its face.
Oh.
And then it falls forward with a splat.
My turn? All right.
No, they're all
I'm gonna
dead.
take
I
a
think.
shot at him. Natural 20.
Are you serious?
I just double the dice, right?
Yeah.
46, 47, 48, 49. Plus 6 points of poison damage.
And there isn't a lot left of that guy.
His cold streak's done.
I certainly hope so. I am, however, I'm a little alarmed. What have I turned into?
I am so scared.
We're all monsters. Did you see you stabbed that sword through that guy's chest?
Don't remind me. I'm
I
taking
ripped that guy's face off, literally.
I know.
I killed a guy.
I pushed the one down the stairs. What has turned into us?
He told me his name. Randall the Rat.
Wait, he told you his name?
He did. You didn't hear it.
No.
I wish I had a trident.
Gio's just sitting down, looking very contemplative.
I pull open the door that they came out of. What's
Okay.
in that room?
This door is actually very warm. When you open it, there's still that sewage smell everywhere, but you get this big whiff of an animal wet dog sort of thing. This room is full of caged rats. Some of them are normal, some of them are huge, are malformed, mutated, or just have one weirdly large limb. It's a giant menagerie of what look to be rat experiments. There's also a large chemical lab throughout the center of the room. Beakers, potions, all throughout the tables.
That's exciting. I know what's in this room. They're called RUSs. And I close the door.
The cold door that's being held together by the staff of bird calling is making a rocking noise, and you can still hear that they're trying to get out. And in fact, they've started to make a concerted effort. They're heaving all at once. They're backing up and running to the door. Ready? And they hit, and then they back up and they all try it again. And it gets to be rhythmic where they start hitting the door.
Let's shut these guys up. Geo, sitting on the ground, pushes off the staff, holding the door shut.
They hit the door and slam through with very little resistance without the staff. They hit the rail on the other side of the catwalk and go flying below.
Huh, look at that. Pull out my hand axe. I think this is the one. I'll take a swipe at one of the ropes holding up the net of rocks.
Chops the rope and the rocks fall down and completely demolish what was left of the rats below.
Guess that's one way to build a mousetrap.
Looking at the rubble down below, it seems as though your best option is to probably go into the warm room of caged rats. Working through the rubble below to whatever would have been beyond is going to be its own feat.
Hey, Runar, what's in that room?
Rodents of unusual size.
Yeah, I don't think they exist.
There were some potions, and I don't recall seeing another door, but perhaps a closer look wouldn't hurt. And I slowly pull the door back open.
Step in to see all these monstrosities caged.
Oh, some of these are pretty nasty.
Is there another door further into this?
Yeah, it's kind of a long, narrow room lined with cages with a chemical lab on a long, thin table down the center.
Geo goes right to all the potions and starts grabbing any of them that look like they're secure with like a cork.
You actually see that some of them are marked too. You see one that says antidote,
Hey, that's good.
one that says health,
Oh, that's good.
and you also find a small red leather pouch. It is stitched with the common words, new life.
Can I try to sleight of hand that so they don't see me take it?
Yep.
17.
No, I don't say it.
Perception?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, so...
So I'm glad I clarified. It was perception? Okay, I don't care. Beyond, there is another door. This door does have the carvings of some crowned female rat figure on it.
Haba haba.
What?
No?
No.
Oh.
No.
I don't know. She's a looker.
Oh. Whatever floats your boat, man.
You know, there are religions that forbade the crossing interspecies fortification.
I'd like to cross other species, boy.
Yeah, where's Mare stand on this whole rat-goat pairing thing?
Maybe we need to just move forward here. Should I open the door?
No. Let's dwell on this.
It's starting to feel a little uncomfortable. Why don't we look for traps on this door? 19.
You do not see any traps on this door.
What was that?
That was me unlocking the door.
Oh, hey,
yeah,
all right.
yeah, nice.
Give the door a pull.
This opens up to a semicircular room. There are bones scattered around. There's an altar towards the back of the room. The stench is beyond anything you've smelled yet. This is clearly the source of the reeking sewage smell. The altar is full of blood, bile, and bodily fluids. Near it, there are 3 verminous, taller than the ones you've seen down here. They're more the height of you. One of them has a giant rat skull over his face. One of them has rat tails and bones hanging from his robes. and the other one in gray robes has red stones and crystals hanging from him. And they all turn. Roll your initiative.
23.
Nice.
Far.
Nothing if not consistent.
Hey guys, we found their bathroom. Oh, sorry guys, sorry.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Bruno,
Hey.
what'd you get?
Yeah, 14. Giovanni, let me see your vest for a second. And then I pull the staff of birth calling out of it.
Nice. They all turn. There are little skulls of rats all over the altar that start chittering.
yeah.
Druck, you're first. There are 3 rat priests standing in front of you, and they look like they're ready to get you.
First one I see, I'm going to take a shot at. I'm going to use the shark goggles to Hunter's Mark skull head. Shoot him with one of my fire arrows. 12?
12 misses. Hit the altar, bounces off. Runar.
With the staff of bird calling in hand, I will rush the group of them. Now we'll take a swing at the one in the middle.
One in the middle has the rat tails and bones hanging off his robes.
All right. 21.
21 hits.
4 points of bludgeoning. Magical.
Tooth flies off of him.
I swing at him again, and this is 22 for 8 points of bludgeoning. Whipping that staff around.
First one knocks his tooth out. The next one jabs into his belly. He hunches over and looks up at you.
Yeah, I'm going to try to kick him in the chin. I'm going to use flurry of blows. I think it 11 misses. And then I'll try to kick him with the other foot. 15.
15 misses.
Oh my. Help!
The one that you just swung at says something in an arcane tongue and then pukes out a noxious gas at you. Make a Constitution saving throw, Bruno.
11.
You take 6 points poison damage. The one with the crystals rips the crystal from his robe and throws it towards Druck. And Druck, it bursts into flame when it hits you, and you take 4 points of fire damage. The last one with the rat skull is a helmet, turns to the group, says something arcane. Druck, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
12.
You are locked into place. Paralyzed with his magic.
Okay.
Giovanni, it's your turn.
Giovanni gets all dramatic, holds his chest, and goes, ah! Oh, you got me, guys! Oh! Stiffens up and falls over after casting Feign Death.
Druck, you're up. I guess you're making a wisdom saving throw to try to break the hold person's spell.
Yeah. 19?
You break it.
Oh, thank God.
You kind of lose your turn, but at least you got yourself back.
Giovanni is dead.
Out of the corner of your eye, you saw him just keel over. But there he is, laying there dead.
Runar, we gotta wrap this up quick.
Yes. For Darla! And I swing at the same guy. And miss!
Oh my gosh.
Second attack. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
That will be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
You hit the guy with the rat tails and bones hanging off of him, and you crack the staff right in between his eyes and crush his skull, and he slumps to the ground.
I stop for a second. I'm like, Druck, which one got Giovanni?
Don't know, we gotta kill them all.
And then I am going to bonus action kick the one on the left randomly.
This is the guy with the skull on his head.
Okay. That was a 19.
Hits.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hits him right in the face and cracks the skull that's on his face.
Is Giovanni better?
So he staggers back and he looks over at his friend. They both look at each other for a minute. They look down at Gio. They point at themselves, point at each other. and they're really confused as to what exactly they did to drop the third guy. It takes their turn as they try to figure out what the heck happened to the satyr. Gio, it's your turn.
Wait, oh! Giovanni gets up. He's like, Darla? Her name is Darla?
I thought you were dead!
Hey, Doug, it's Darla! It's Darla! And he throws his weird sword at the one with the crystals.
Throw it with a disadvantage.
25
Nice.
for 7 points of damage.
Weird sword jams into him. It's just off to the side of his torso, but he stands there, looks down. Some of the crystals fall down and clatter around him. And he looks up at you and snarls.
Can I give Runar Bardic Inspiration on that?
Yeah, you can do that. Druck, you have your faculties back. It's your turn.
I'll take a shot at Skullhead. 12.
12 misses. Hits the altar behind him. One of the little chittering heads gets demolished. Runar.
I'll swing at the skullhead guy. That'll miss. Then I'll take my second swing, and this time I'm going to grab the staff with both hands and swing as hard as I can.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Hits.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cracks him right across the head. The skull completely splinters. It was already cracked, but now it's just dust. And his own head cracks open, and he falls to the ground, and his brain plops out onto the ground next to him. And he tries to put it back in. And then he dies.
I turn to Giovanni. I thought you were dead!
The last of the rat priests looks at all of you, puts his hands out, and he draws some sort of spiritual energy from his dead comrades. He suddenly starts hulking out, and his skin bubbles, and he blows up into a giant, rotting, diseased rat monster. That's about 3 times your size.
Oh, that sounds terrifying.
Red crystals fly from the body as it transforms and land at your feet. Gio, it's your turn.
Giovanni starts rifling through his vest. And as he does that, he goes, Hey, Druck, what did the ocean say to the pirate?
I'm afraid to ask.
Nothing, it just waved. You heal 10 points of damage. And then he whips out this big old scary freaky mace thing. And he chucks that at the big rat guy. I'm going to use a luck point on this one. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
7 points of damage.
It hits its stinking hide. The spiky mace is hanging from him, and blood's pouring from the wound.
I can't believe it's Darla.
Druck, you're up.
Do Hunter's Mark again. Take a shot at him. 10?
10 misses.
Alright, good. Good.
It was a big target, but not that big.
But I managed to miss it anyway.
Runar, you're up.
Still grasping the staff with both hands and swinging ferociously. Yes, it's Darla. I didn't name her. Her parents named her. What do you want from this? 11?
11 misses. It bats you away as you swing at it.
I take my second attack. 15
15 hits.
for 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All of its blubber shakes in a wave as you hit it.
I'll use my last key point, and I will patient defense in front of him.
It breathes out this green noxious gas.
This halitosis.
Everybody in the room make a con save.
16.
14.
4.
Druck, you take a big whiff of it. You are diseased.
Okay.
You other guys, meh, you smelled worse today.
I thought it was Runar.
Gio, it's your turn.
Gio starts going through his vest again. And as he's doing that, he says, Listen here, you silly big rat fat thing. You hit about as hard as a little pussycat. Are you a little pussycat, rat boy? He casts vicious mockery on it.
Hey, I'm a cat.
Take 5 points of psychic damage, and the next attack has a disadvantage.
Looks at you, hurt.
And then he whips out his kissy fish sword that he had at the beginning of the campaign. Aha!
Druck, it's your turn.
This time I'm actually gonna hit him. Nope.
Good gosh! Arrow bounces off of its hide. Runar, it's your turn.
I will continue using the staff with both hands. I will try to crack him over the top of the head, even though I probably can't reach. 17 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. The second attack will be 18 to hit.
Hits.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. I'll kick him in the shins. Why not? 22 to hit. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jump up into the air. Crack him on one side of the face. Whip back. Crack his face the other direction. As you come down, your foot hits him in the leg. And it lets out a howl. And blood drips from its mouth.
I think I made it angry.
It snaps its teeth at you, Runar. And then one of his claws swipes. Claw gets you for 6 points of slashing damage. Giovanni, it's your turn.
Giovanni holds up his kissing fish sword and he kisses it. All right, old friend, let's do this. Charge! And he charges into the thing and swipes at it. 22 to hit for 8 points of damage.
Good stab. You're right next to the spiky demon hunter club.
And then he yells out, Druck, shoot this thing in between the gross eyeballs. You got this, buddy. Also, what'd you think of my joke?
Druck, it's your turn, and I guess you should answer that.
Still diseased.
Oh.
This time I'm actually gonna hit it. 16?
16 hits, yes.
Yes!
21 points of piercing damage and 1 point of poison.
I don't think I need to tell you, the poison doesn't seem to do much, but it was just a point. Arrow hits him pretty good, and it's sticking out of his neck. Runar, you're up.
I guess I got something to aim for, and he'll swing the staff at the arrow to drive it in deeper.
Ooh, nice.
21 to hit
Hits.
for 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
You hit it in like a railroad worker on a spike, and it jams in, and he staggers backwards. He's still up, but you did get that arrow even further into him. His big rat face looks at you cross-eyed, and he shows his yellow teeth.
Oh, okay, I see how it is. I will try to hit him on the side of the knee with the next attack. 19 to hit.
Hits.
This one's only for 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
He's looking pretty rough. Blood and pus is coming out of all kinds of wounds at this point. He stinks worse than ever.
Now I would like to take my bonus action and kick him in the other knee. 19 points to hit.
19 hits.
Again for 4 points of bludgeoning. He's got some strong knees.
You crack him in the knee. He drops down. He's trying to hold himself up. And he bites at you with his teeth, Runar, and he lands it for 9 points of piercing damage. And then you need to make a con save.
Not 20.
And then he's also going to swipe with his claw. Reaches up. He's a bit immobile at this point. His legs are all jacked up. But he is going to swipe up with his claw. Oh, for a nat 1. Giovanni, it's your turn. It's looking really rough.
Time to call it a day, rat boy. He takes a swipe with his sword. 25 to hit for 12 points of damage.
Take the sword and ram it in between his eyes. And it carves into his skull. Lets out a little bit of a chitter and a gurgling sound, and then drops in front of you. And almost melts. It's just this big, fleshy, disgusting piece of meat and fat and gristle.
Yeah.
And a smell comes out of it. It's the worst thing you've smelled all day. Everybody make a con save.
10.
18.
2.
Runar and Druck spend the next 5 minutes throwing up. Gio, you're okay. You wouldn't eat right now, but you're fine.
These are worse. Oh god, get it.
While they're doing that, Gio's gonna frantically look for any treasure or maybe around that altar if I can move something and get to a pile of gold. Hey, quiet, I'm trying to look. I mean, are you guys okay?
You do find a red crystal that came off of that rat that turned into a bigger rat.
Okay, that's in the vest.
Roll. Slowly stand up. What? Okay.
Ooh, kidney.
Yeah, nice thing is you can like puke or pee or poop anywhere around here. No one's gonna know. They're not even gonna care.
Oh god, I care.
Roll investigation again.
Yes.
Beans. Oh, gross.
13.
You find another one. This one's shaped like a dagger.
Okay, seriously, I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find the statue.
Ooh, that's candy.
I get up to the altar with all my might. I hold the staff of bird calling above it, and I crack down right in the middle of the altar.
It bounces off of the altar, and you walk away vibrating like you're in a Looney Tunes cartoon.
That wasn't it.
I mentioned that it's covered in blood and vile. There's probably some fecal matter. I mean, it's disgusting. There's little perforated holes in it, and it seems like that smell is emanating from the altar.
Ooh, piece of steak.
Oh, he had steak on the boat?
No, I haven't had steak for like 3 weeks. I pushed a little bit in the hole.
Wait, no, we're trying to get in there, I think.
I'm smushing chunks.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ooh, potato.
Hey, this kind of reminds me of Ubistan. Remember when we ate that frog?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I think Truck's onto it. Just plug it up. Maybe it'll explode.
Wait, hold on. He picks up that red crystal. I happen to find this, by the way. He, baseball pitcher style, swings his arm around, lifts up one leg, throws it right at the altar. Doesn't blow up.
It poofs into some sort of magical image for just a second and then disappears.
Ah, oh, dang it. Oh, there goes that. I thought maybe it'd blow up.
That looks like it was probably really expensive.
What the?
I'm gonna walk a little bit away from the altar there. Ooh, yam.
How much does this elf eat?
Somehow he's going back in time and throwing up previous meals.
It's like a barf curse or something. That's interesting.
Ooh, scrambled eggs.
Those aren't scrambled eggs. I don't know if I'm going to eat for a while. I can't believe it.
I feel like if I throw up any more...
Hey, snap out of it, okay? What we need to do is figure out how to break this altar.
Just let me die.
Druck, there's a vase nearby, so you go over to throw up into it, and just as you're starting to throw up, you realize it's full of gold.
Giovanni goes and gets his sword and his mace, shakes them off, and reluctantly puts them back into his vest. He's going to put old Kissy Fish sword at his side again for now.
how big are the holes?
Golf ball sized.
Okay.
They seem to be very deep.
Can we try pushing on the altar with something to try to move it?
Sure.
Yeah, all right, here. Let's get on this side.
Okay.
Holy cow, it's slippery.
Like a strength check. And
Okay.
yeah, it's super gross.
Ready. 1, 2, 3, go. 23.
25.
You have just confirmed that this thing is solid and not moving.
I think I just pooped myself trying to push that so hard.
This doesn't seem to be working. I do believe we could try cleansing it somehow.
Oh, I got that stone.
Oh, yeah. The clean stone.
Oh, yeah. Wait, did he trade boots or something?
Yeah, he got them from the halfling with the really long legs.
Oh, shut.
He was like all torso, but then he had these really long, awkward legs.
Oh, leggy.
Like twice as long as a halfling torso. Remember he was like in the pool, in the bathhouse, he like came out right in front of us.
I pull out the cleansing stone and... I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm just gonna jam it down onto the thing and grind it around.
As he starts to do that, the grime starts to wipe away from the altar.
Oh, well, look at that.
Oh, God, it still smells bad.
Yeah.
Smells bad. Oh, bad.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, there's a little bit to clean up. Just a bit. Hey, Drug, also, you got a little something on your face. Well, a lot of something.
Those are leftover peas.
Yeah.
Sorry, but...
Yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't that from like the Lonquan jungle?
Yeah, it was good, though. It was really good.
Yeah. It was really good.
Oh, jeez, here comes Ubesan.
Oh, God. Keep wiping away.
Takes about 20 minutes, and he has the whole altar cleaned. It doesn't look like it did before. The shape is the same, the perforations are there, but once he gets the whole thing cleaned off, the smell actually dissipates. It stops pumping sewage smell out of it.
Hey, it doesn't smell like crap anymore.
Yeah, that's nice. Can anybody use that stone? Perhaps we should tidy up a bit before we exfiltrate the area.
Yeah, I don't want to get the sea titan all nasty.
Or that.
He's a little worn out.
I'm worn out, and he threw up 10 times as much as I did.
Yeah.
The disease seems to have passed, and he's got himself cleaned up, and Druk seems to look a little bit more himself. His makeup could use a little help.
Yeah, he seemed to have done the thing. We are just fine.
Come on, Alter, do something.
No, it's done. It's cleansed. We cleaned it. Literally.
How the heck do we know?
You don't smell that stuff anymore.
Well, no, but how do you know it's working?
I just know.
Wait, hold on. He reaches into his vest. Takes a little while. He gets out a piece of parchment paper. He crumples it up into a ball. And he holds it up to Runar. And he throws it across the room.
What are you doing?
Hey, it is working. Less cat-like.
Yeah, you'd think he'd just go grab that, but...
Yeah. Paper test.
While this is all happening too, you do find a few more pots full of gold.
Ooh, gold pots.
And Runar, you find another red crystal that came off of Rat
Excellent.
Priest.
I'd like to see if I can figure out how they were using that to make spells.
Hey, you want me to take a look at it?
No.
Oh, also, by the way, if you throw that at a big piece of stone, it just poofs.
Yes, I'm curious about that. I'm wondering if it was acting as some sort of scroll. So I would like to examine it to see if I can figure out its.
Magical properties.
Yeah, that is one way to put it.
Make an Arcana check.
18, I believe.
On this stone, you make out the primordial word for denial, which is visible inside. And yes, this very much acts like a spell scroll. This one will cast Dispel Magic. You throw it at whatever it is that you want to dispel.
Excellent. I will put that in my bag holding. The space bag.
Wish I had a space bag. Alright, so burn this place to the ground? Is that the plan?
We could.
We gotta put those rats out of their misery.
Yeah. I wonder if this is how my wife feels after cleansing a site.
Cleansing a site. What about your wife?
I did mention she was a warrior poet, yes?
Warrior poet. Well, you didn't mention she's a custodian.
No, I don't think I ever used that word.
Warrior poet. Cleaning up bathrooms. Huh. Interesting. Interesting.
And this is exactly why I don't talk to you about my wife.
Oh, you mean Darla?
Jack, can we just start the fire, please? Thank you.
Holy moly, that was an interesting one. We gotta get Darla to write reviews for us. Can you do that sometime?
Well, I mean, she's a fictional character, but I will see if I can reach out to her. Also, I don't have a way to do the sending spell.
I think we need to get Druck to a doctor.
Maybe in Portmanteau. Do we know anybody there?
Also, we got to remember to tell people, just randomly on the streets, make sure they like and subscribe. We can't forget that.
There's got to be a way more effective way.
Notifications.
Notifications, yes.
Check it out our sweet website.
Oh, we have a website now.
I think so. Uh-huh.
Yes. Do we have a link somewhere?
This ancient scroll says www.d4onthefloor.com. I have no idea what that means, but I bet it'll bring us to something cool.
It's like a treasure map.
It is like a treasure map. An online treasure map.
Excellent.
Again, I don't know what that means, but an online treasure map. www.d4onthefloor.com. You guys want to go get some tacos?
I could eat.
I'm good, thank you.